Welcome. This is a short practice based on the immune boosting and lymph draining work that we did in April. So let's get started. You can come over onto your hands and knees to start with. So just finding a position where your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. The spine is nice and long. Taking a breath in here. And then bring your chin to your chest, rounding your back, exhale. Looking up, coming into cow, chest is broad, inhaling. Bringing your chin to your chest again, rounding your back, exhale, cat. And just continue to move through your cat-cow for another couple of rounds. Moving in time to your breath. On your next exhale, pausing with the chin to the chest, the back rounded. Stretching out the back of the body. And release. Coming back to all fours, 4-point kneeling, breath in. And then sitting the hips back to the heels, child's pose, exhale. So we're going to keep moving, so up to all fours, breath in. And sitting back to child's pose, exhale. One more time, all fours, inhale. Into child's pose, exhale. Coming up to all fours, inhale. Tucking your toes, pulling up, downward facing dog, exhale. Knees drop to the mat, all fours, inhaling. And sitting back to child's pose, exhale. Up to all fours, inhale. Into downward facing dog, exhale. Back to all fours, breath in. Into child's pose, exhale. We'll do that once more, so all fours, inhaling. To down dog, exhale. Back to all fours, breath in. Child's pose on the exhale. And we'll add on, so all fours, inhaling. To downward facing dog, exhale. Coming out to a high plank, nice and slow and controlled. Pulling back, down dog, exhale. Knees dropped, coming back to all fours, inhaling. And sitting back, child's pose, exhale. Just again like that, all fours, inhaling. Downward facing dog, exhale. Coming to high plank, nice and slow, inhale. Coming back to down dog, exhale. Knees coming to the mat, nice and slow, inhale. And sitting back, child's pose, exhale. One more round, all fours, inhaling. Coming to down dog, exhale. High plank. Down dog, exhaling. All fours, breath in. And sitting back, child's pose, exhale. Got one more move to add on, so coming all fours, inhale. Pulling back, down dog, exhale. Out to high plank, breath in. And pull back again, down dog, exhaling. Lower to the knees, inhale. We sit back, child's pose, exhale. So we add on here, coming up into your kneeling salute, arms raised overhead. You're lifting onto the knees, breath in. And releasing with control back to child's pose, exhale. We're coming up all fours, same again, to down dog, exhaling. Coming out to your high plank, inhale, pulling back, down dog, exhale. With control, knees down, inhaling. Sitting back to child's pose, exhale. Lift to the kneeling salute, so onto the knees, arms raising, inhale. And slowly release, child's pose, exhale. We've got one more round. All fours, breath in. To down dog, exhale. Out to your high plank. And pulling back once more, down dog on the exhale. Knees lower, breath in. To child's pose, exhale. Lift, kneeling salute, inhaling. Release back into your child's pose, exhale. We're going to hold here so you can release the body. If your arms need a bit of a rest, you can also take them behind you, fingers down near the toes. Couple of breaths. And then taking your time, we're coming back up to all fours. So moving onto the hands and knees, breath in. And then coming to downward facing dog, exhale. This time we're going to hold here now, also taking a couple of breaths. You can hold still, you can walk about. And then when you're ready, walking your hands and feet together, and coming into a forward fold, so feet come under your hips, heads tucked in, your hands can be on the floor or on the legs. You can have a bend in the knees if that's more comfortable. And pressing into your feet, going to roll yourself up. Taking your time, and then arms raising up and overhead, inhaling. And circle your hands back to your heart, exhale. And we'll do that again. So breath in, arms raise. And circle to your heart, exhale. Once more. Exhaling. Now taking the arms up and overhead again, inhale. We'll take it into a roll down, exhale. Hands to your shins, spinal extension, so lengthen the spine, inhale. Releasing again, forward fold, exhale. Pressing into your feet, rolling up. Arms raise again, inhale. And return to your heart, exhale. And we'll do that again. Arms raise, breath in. Rolling down, exhale. Hands to shins, spinal extension, inhale. Release, forward fold, exhale. Rolling back up, taking the arms overhead, inhale. Circling hands to heart, exhale. One more time. Rolling down, exhale. Half lift. Release, exhale. Slowly roll back up, taking the arms overhead. And circling hands to your heart, exhale. Just pause here, take a breath. And you can place your hands onto your hips and come to the front of your mat if you're not there already. I'm going to just start now with some standing poses. So if you take your left foot back, and then you're going to line your heels up down your mat, imaginary line, down the center of your mat, and both heels are on that line. We're going to bring your arms up in line with the shoulders. You've got the right arm out in front and left arm behind, taking a breath in, and then stretching through the fingertips, hinging forwards on the exhale to bring the right hand down to the right leg. So in triangle pose, I'm going to pause here for a couple of breaths. Remember, you can look directly down at your front foot, at the wall in front of you, or even slightly up to the ceiling if that's okay with your neck. And try to have the chest open, the back straight. Breathing here. And then pressing into your feet, lifting up, inhale. We're just going to simply hinge backwards now on the exhale. So into your reverse triangle. You've got that left arm now down, hand to leg. Both legs are straight, reaching upwards. Look up if it's comfortable. And then returning back to that starting position, inhale. Releasing your arms, exhale. Stepping forwards, got both feet coming back under the hips. And then you can take your hands up and overhead, inhaling. Rolling down, exhale. Spinal extension, breath in. Forward fold, exhale. Pressing into your feet, roll up, inhale. And hands come to your heart, exhale. Do that on the other side. I'll just swap around so I'm not facing away from you. And then you step your right foot back. Remember, lining the heels up. I'm going to bring the left arm up in front, right arm behind. Taking a breath in. And hinging forwards on the exhale, the left hand comes down to connect with the left leg. So in your triangle pose, Trikonasana, it doesn't matter where that left hand is. It might be on the thigh, it could be further down. The most important thing is that open chest and that the top shoulder is not rolling forwards towards the floor, but you're nice and open. Taking a couple more breaths. And then pressing into the feet, lifting back up, inhaling, and hinging backwards, reverse warrior, exhale. Breathing here. Return to that neutral position. Arms in line with the shoulders, inhale. And dropping the arms, exhale. Stepping yourself forwards, feet back under hips. Arms raise up and overhead, inhale. And rolling down, exhale. Spinal extension, inhale. Release, forward fold, exhale. Let's just pause here for an extra couple of breaths. Remember, you can have a bend in the knees if that's more comfortable for your legs or for your back. And now press into the feet, roll yourself up. You can keep that soft bend in the knees, arm reaches up, inhaling. And taking hands to your heart, exhale. Pause here for a breath. You can take your hands back to your hips. We'll work on balance now and strength through the legs. So we're going to extend the right foot back here, taking a breath in, and then hinging from your hips, you're going to tip forwards whilst lifting that right leg up as well. Exhale. Take a breath in and return to the standing position. Exhale. Breath in here, lengthen through the spine. Hinge forwards into your warrior three. Exhale. Hold this position, inhaling, and return upright. Exhale. So now we've got the option to hold your warrior three now. So taking a breath in to prepare, and then hinge forwards on the exhale. So taking a couple of breaths here. You can keep your hands on your hips. You might like to bring them out to the sides. Or if you'd like extra work, you can also extend them out in front. You're trying to keep the hips parallel, because that right hip will want to hike up, but you want it parallel to the floor. Take another breath. And then lifting back up, inhale. And return to the standing position, exhale. We'll do the other side. I'll swap around for a little bit of variety. You're going to extend the left leg behind you, inhaling, and then hinge forwards. So lifting the left leg now, exhale. Take a breath in here, and pulling yourself back upright, exhale. Lengthen through the spine, inhale. Hinge from the hips, warrior three, exhale. Hold here, breath in. And return upright, exhale. Once more with the hold, so breath in to prepare. And hinging forwards, exhale. Couple of breaths here. Remember, options were arms out to the sides, or if you've got the strength through the back, you can also extend the arms in front. Remember to breathe. Raising up on the inhale, returning to the standing position, exhale. Well done. Let's pause here in Tadasana. You can soften the gaze or close your eyes. Just letting the breath return to normal, the energy settle. Start to open your eyes again, and we'll move down to the floor for some stretches to finish off. So once more, starting from the front of your mat, taking an exhale and reaching the arms up and overhead, inhaling, rolling yourself down, exhale. Half lift here, lengthen the spine, inhale. And stepping yourself back to down dog, exhale. Holding here. Another breath or two. And then slowly releasing the knees back to the mat, coming to all fours. And take a breath in here, looking up into cow pose. And rounding your back, exhale. Twice more. And then coming back to a neutral spine and move over onto your bottom. So you're going to sit on your bottom. If you keep your right leg in and extend the left leg out to the side. Raising your arms up and overhead, inhale. And then we're going to take a little twist to the right and arms come down in line with the shoulders, exhale. Return to center, arms raise, inhaling. And twisting left, do the same, arms drop halfway down, exhale. Back to center, inhale. Twisting right, arms drop in line with the shoulders, exhale. Center, inhale. And twist left, exhale. Back to center, inhaling. Twisting to the right, and this time you can drop the arms down completely on the exhale. So you've brought that right arm behind you and left hand to the opposite knee. Breathing here. Lengthen through the spine. Relaxing the shoulders and the face. And then keeping yourself in the twist, we're going to raise the right arm, breath in, and then come into a side bend, exhale. You can keep the left hand where it is, or you can bring it across to the left leg or to the floor if that's more comfortable. Breathe into the stretch. And raising upright, inhale, release the arm, exhale. Now draw that left foot in, soles of the feet together, into Baddha Konasana, taking a breath or two here. And then a breath in, lengthen through the spine, and we'll add in a little forward fold. So hinge again from the hips, releasing forwards, just looking directly down at the floor. You might like to place the elbows onto the legs, just adding a little pressure, increasing the stretch. Gently releasing yourself back up. I'm going to extend that right leg out now. Keep the left foot in. Remember, arms raise overhead, inhale. Twist to yourself to the left, drop the arms slightly, exhale. Coming back to center, arms raise, inhale. And do the same thing, twist right, exhale. Back to center, inhaling. Once more to each side, twisting left, exhale. Center, breath in. And right, exhale. Back to center, inhale. We're going to twist to the left and you can drop the arms down completely on the exhale. Left hand comes behind, right hand to the opposite knee. Breathing here. Lifting up the back arm, the left arm, breath in, and you're going to come into your side bend, exhale. Right hand stays where it is or swings across to the floor or the right leg. back up, inhaling, release the arm, exhale. I'm going to draw that right foot in, bring the soles of the feet back together, but this time just move them slightly further away from you. So you've got more of a diamond shape here on the inside of the legs. Again, breath in and releasing forwards into a forward fold on the exhale. And you can have the arms extended out over the legs, or you can come into your turtle pose with the arms under the legs, forearms to the mat. Just finding that position you can hold for a couple of breaths. Using the breath to release into the pose, not forcing yourself. Slowly release yourself out of that posture. Then bring the knees together and move yourself down onto your back. And just hugging your knees into your chest. Pause here for a breath. And then taking one hand to each knee, taking a breath in. And then you're going to extend your legs to the sky and arms back behind you on the exhale. Return to that starting position, hands to knees, knees to chest, inhale. Extend the arms and legs, exhale. Keep moving, breath in. Extend out, exhale. Twice more. Coming in, hands to knees, breath in, and then extend out on the exhale, and then we're going to hold here for 5 breaths. You can keep the arms where they are, you can release them back behind you, or you might prefer them out more in line with the shoulders. Breathing. Taking a last breath in, and then squeezing those knees in, exhale. Take another couple of breaths. You can hold still in this position, or you could rock a little from side to side. And then rolling yourself to one side, just pausing, take a breath. And you can move yourself up to sitting. So we are done. Well done. You could take a little bit longer with the relaxation there if you liked. So lying out on your back. There's even a guided relaxation on my YouTube channel if you'd like to do that. So we'll just close by bringing hands together in front of the heart. Taking a breath in. And bow forwards with a sigh. Namaste. Thank you very much.